We're gonna move on. Guess what?
What?
The dwarfing community is fucking pissed at Peter Dinklage.
Oh shit!
Yeah, they're fucking pissed. But the most spoken out, and because he's the most celebrity guy, has been Dylan Post. Dylan Posto. I'm probably saying his name right because I'm fucking high as fuck. But he was Hornswoggle in the WWE, right? And he's going on Fox News, CNN. He's going on podcasts for these fucking nerds that live at home and don't pay any fucking rent because they make fucking YouTube videos every 5 minutes and get 300,000 views because they have 300,000 million subscribers because they give away 5 PlayStation 5s every goddamn week because they live in their mom's basement and don't pay any rent and shit in San Francisco. These guys...
Okay, take a breather, bro. Take a breather.
These motherfuckers... he went on one of these podcasts, and we're gonna show you a quick clip and shit. Are you ready, Kike?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
We're in a society in a time of woke and progression, and I get that to an extent. But this is a fairy tale. This is a fairy tale about Snow White and the 7 dwarves, where one of the focuses is on these 7 dwarves. It's in the title.
Name.
So now. When I grew up, all I wanted to do was be a professional wrestler and work for WWE. When I was 19 years old, they were casting for a leprechaun, a person of my stature, to be an on-air talent. I could never in a million years have gotten a job with WWE as one of their main superstars. I'm not 6 foot. I'm not 250 pounds. But this role as Hornswoggle was made for me. For 10 years, I got to live my absolute childhood dream as Hornswoggle, the leprechaun on WWE. Now, if a dwarf just dreams of being an actor, and in a Disney film, this role is made for them. So now you're taking these roles of not just 1, but 7 little people away because you feel like we have to make progression. It's so stupid. It's just dumb. You're actually doing worse for the community than better. And by saying they're these cave-dwelling Neanderthal kind of people, no. They lived in a cottage, mind you, surrounded by gems, so they were rich, and they were working-class dwarves. He didn't do his research. Maybe it was tongue-in-cheek, whatever. Just don't say anything at that point. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. When he was cast as a little person role in Lord of the Rings or in Game of Thrones, he had no issue then. Now he wants to be progressive. Come on, man.
He makes a good point, but it's not only him. The dwarfism community, the hobbits are coming out. Everyone's coming out. They're complaining. Every little person in Disney, they're begging Disney to keep the dwarfs. They're saying, hey, he doesn't want to be in it. I want to be in it. All right. The baby dinosaur from Barney, that guy's an actor, and he says, I would love to be one of them. He said, I'll fucking do it. The little actors from California, they're protesting, who live in their mom's basement. They're fucking protesting. They want their rows, the elves, the gnomes, all of them.
Yeah.
They want it.
Yeah, and I get his point, too.
And you know what they're saying? Fuck this guy. Because the only reason he wants to take a stand and fucking talk shit about dwarves in a row in a Disney movie is because he was getting paid $1.2 million an episode. So he doesn't give a fuck. He can be Pontius in a fucking ass, but the rest of us, we don't get to eat because he wants to cancel rows that are made for us. Because he feels he's better than that shit.
Well, you're including yourself in this?
Yeah. I could be dopey. Look at me.
You can be dopamine.
I'm lovable as fuck, you can. Look at my eyes, fucking guy.
Dude.
I'm dopey as fuck.
Hey, where's Dopey? Just follow the trail of smoke. Oh, look, there he is.
I'm telling you, bro.
You're gonna...
Yeah. I'm dopey as fuck.
You're
Just
gonna burn
say.
down the fucking forest. Dopey.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
What do you think about all this controversy?
He's right. I mean, there's little people out there. They're trying to get a job, man. You know, and this is perfect for them. Like he said.
Yeah, last week you were agreeing with Peter Dinklage. Have you changed your mind now?
No, because I heard the actual podcast where he said it. It was in Mark Maron podcast, and I didn't know he. I mean, I didn't expect him to say that in this certain fucking episode that I listened to recently. And yeah, I mean, to an extent, I know what he's talking about, but at the same time, this guy here, he knows. I mean, he presented a better fucking point.
He says I was never gonna be a wrestler because I'm not 6'5" and 250 pounds. Yeah. But when they finally had a role for me, I went and auditioned. And he says, and I lived my dream. I was in the WWE for 10 fucking years, and he was, bro. And he was fucking badass. He was funny as fuck. Yeah. He's a shit.
Well, this is the thing about progressives. They're never gonna be fucking at peace. They're never gonna settle for anything. They're gonna want to keep going. So Peter Dink, I'm not saying he's a progressive or not, but he did say this. He said, well, it's rolled well enough that a Mexican, is in the movie. He said that. A Latina girl is in a movie, but at the same time we still have dwarves in the movie. And I was listening to it, I was like, yeah, it's called the fucking Seven Dwarves.
Yeah. And now they're gonna be magical creatures, birds and shit that are all gonna be played by fucking, I don't know, Beyonce and shit, because all they're gonna need is vocals. Yeah.
And he's right. They're gonna take off these jobs. So what if Disney listens and they say, well, he's right, Peter Dinklage. Let's take these fucking characters off. We're not gonna pay those actors anymore. So we're just gonna have some voice actors, and they're gonna bring people that already have money, to do the voices of these fucking characters. Yeah. And I mean, they're just basically taking jobs away from little people, man. That's not cool.
Yeah,
I see this guy's fucking view.
Disney is, I would say, in between a rock and a hard place. Pretty soon, they're gonna have to make a decision as to what the fuck they're gonna do with this movie, because this is gaining steam, and we're probably gonna report on it as it progresses.
And another thing is, let's just fucking.
I guess we're going back and shit.
The last thought is do we need a fucking movie about fucking this one? I mean, they already made so many of them.
But they're doing live action remakes. So yes, we haven't seen it live action. We haven't seen it.
Hey, like shit like this, make sure you like and subscribe to our channel and check out the full podcast on the link to the right, where we discuss more topics we don't post on these short videos. Peace.